Your success begins in the future. And maybe you're wondering why I'm saying that, and it's a good thing to wonder. So imagine if you're not designing your future, then your mind, it won't have a detailed blueprint of where to direct your energy and attention. And you only have so much energy and attention. You have this moment to do that. So in this video, I'm going to explain how you can set really clear visions of the future so you can create your ideal future. My name is Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so that you can be ready for success. Because success is coming for you, and I want you to be ready for it, and you can be ready for it watching videos like this and all the other ones on this channel. The thing is a lot of people, they're easily distracted by things like the news, by outside events. They're distracted by other people. They're distracted by a bunch of things that they don't actually want. And that's because someone else has actually set a clear vision of the future designed. They designed this future for you. And this powerful vision that you're seeing, this version of the future, it's actually overshadowing or overpowering the one that you have in your mind. So imagine that. Things are happening almost to you, like the news and a bunch of random events, just because you're not taking the time to design your future, because success begins in the future. Now, there's a way to do this, and that, of course, is setting goals. However, setting goals is not enough. You can't only set goals. You need to have a detailed blueprint, along with detailed visions and clear specifics of what you want to achieve, and you want to know why. Why do you want to achieve these things? Because this is going to put rewards in your mind the whole way to your goal. Because you want your goals to be exciting, and you want to be curious and have this be a very pleasurable experience, don't you? And the thing is your unconscious mind, it needs you to be genuinely motivated, and it must not be confused. The unconscious mind needs clear orders to follow. You must be very specific in what you want. And that's why if you're not getting what you want right now, it's because you haven't designed it. You haven't done the what and the why to be specific enough so that you can actually get what you want. So if you think about it, if you spend time each day drilling down why you are doing what you're doing in general, and if you spend much more time doing that than now, maybe you're not even doing it now at all, you will find that your reality will be much, much better because you're actually designing why you want those certain things, those certain experiences, those relationships, those houses, those cars, everything. Therefore, anything that's going on around you, you're not going to be distracted by these things because those things that are going on around you, they're not inside here. You haven't created this. You haven't designed it. So it won't even bother you. You won't even think anything of it because everything else going on, it's not in that detailed vision. And if it's not in that detailed vision, it won't bother you at all. So many people, they actually experience suffering or setbacks, or they actually think of so many things as challenges because they do have a blueprint going in their mind. However, this is almost like a default blueprint that they never even really thought about. They're still living on a blueprint that was created for them when they grew up from 0 to 7, with all the limitations baked into there, with all the trauma baked into there. They never actually sat there and tried to resolve any of these things and asked, why is this going on? And they never thought to learn from this. It was just passed down to them, and they decided to accept it without actually doing any work on the inside of themselves. A good friend of mine, he says, doing the inner work is easier than you think. And I totally believe him because we can change the meaning of anything as long as we're willing to learn from what happened to us or what we decided to create. That's another thing. A lot of these things we decided to create them. And it's a shock when first people hear this. They think, what do you mean I decided to create this? Everything that's happening to us, we decided to create it with a default program running in our mind. So if you can make more detailed visions of the future and have a blueprint that you actually want and you know why you're going to do that, then you can learn from all the things that happened to you. You can get rid of the limitations and the trauma that you have in there, and you can actually start to create the things that you actually want. And if you think about it, if you spend time with these detailed visions and you know why you're going after these things, this means you're powerfully designing your mind. You're putting effort in your mind. And this should change your life, not next week, not even tomorrow. This will change your life immediately. And if you notice as you're doing this, if your life isn't changing and new things aren't happening and you're not seeing the world differently, I'm not going to say just because you think about having a really nice car that it's going to come immediately. I mean, if you have the money and resources and network to help you get that car, sure, it can come immediately. However, notice how the world starts to change. Notice how the things around you start to change. Notice how you're acting around people. Notice how people start to talk to you. Notice the emotions that you have. These are all things that you can design. And if your life hasn't changed immediately, then you haven't powerfully designed your mind and your future enough. So spend time every single day deciding what do you want and why do you want it. And if you do this and you really design your mind, you're going to easily see that success begins in the future and you're going to get exactly what you want. Thanks so much for watching this video. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if this video helped. I appreciate all the support I've been getting lately, all the comments and all the people subscribing. Thanks so much. I plan to just keep making these videos every single day so we can all expand our minds together and create that ideal future. So we can have those detailed visions, that blueprint in our mind, so we can create what we want. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next video.